I try and open this, there goes the floor mats. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Mariah.
And we're going for a drive. So guys, right here in front of me is the new 2018 Ford Expedition. This one's the XLT model, but there's a lot of great features on this XLT base model. Now, when Ford designed this vehicle, they didn't want to make it look like a truck. They wanted to make it look like an SUV. So that's why it got this different SUV styling. So with this being the XLT model, you do miss out on some features, but a lot of features are on this baby. But first, let's look at the overall design. You can see up here it's got the big familiar Ford grille, big Ford logo, huge. I mean, look at that, it fits my hand. You got your normal 3-bar grille that many new Fords are coming with. You got these kind of accented parenthesis-like grille pieces here that surround the incandescent turn signal. You have halogen projector headlamps. You don't actually get LEDs until you step up to the limited and platinum models, which is kind of sad. But then again, there's more features yet. You also have your LED fog lights, pardon me, halogen fog lights. Let's go to the side profile. So first off, I want to apologize for all the noise. So looking at the side profile, you can see it's actually really sculpted. You don't see too much of F-150 characteristic elements. You do have your normal running boards down here. The limited models and above, I believe, come with the power deployable running boards, which are very nice. You do have a pretty seamless B-pillar here. You also get this kind of wraparound look to the rear window. So this Expedition here rides on 20-inch aluminum wheels here, painted, and they ride on 275, 45, 20s. So around back is where you can definitely see the Expedition does not have a lot of the F-150 styling. You see the taillights here, kind of this C-shaped pattern. The F-150 has kind of an E-shaped. You have your backup camera standard here. You have your windshield wiper. Yes, an opening rear window that you can put stuff in. Nice ideas for. You can still see that these are halogen brake lights. You don't get the LEDs until the limited model. You also have this covered little plate down on the bottom for your tow hitch. You don't see very many visible exhaust pipes except for the one down here, which you can probably see smoke coming through. If I try and open this, there goes the floor mats. You still have your normal lift gate here. No, it is power. It is a power tailgate. So jumping into the interior right now, you can see that it's definitely F-150 style. Here you got the 8-inch Sync 3 touchscreen. You also have the large instrument cluster in here. You got your new rotary dial shift knob, which a lot of people are definitely kind of weirded about. Now also, there's a trick I want to show you. You put it in drive, open the door. Did you see that? Let me show it again. Watch it very closely. It will automatically put the truck in park. Now that is neat. You can see soft touch up here, leather stitched or kind of faux stitching, soft touch there, soft touch there. But of course you run into your normal plastics up here. But you got soft touch here, soft touch there. Pretty well soft touch here. Hard touch. Down here is hard touch, down here is hard touch, even inside the cup holders here. But that's normal. You also have this really thick center console here. You also have a padded section here, which not a lot of vehicles really offer, and it's actually really useful. You actually have storage space down here, like you can store the key down here if you want. You can store the key in there. You got your coin slots here. You got these thick and massive, very thick and massive center vents here, as well as the side. You got your grab handle here. This one is equipped with the optional panoramic vista roof that doesn't open the whole way. The controls are right here. You have to hold it down, which sucks.
A few moments later.
Open it like that. You can close it.
3 hours later.
It makes a very, very bright appearance inside this black leather interior. Right down here. Oh, what's that? It has Qi wireless charging. Seriously. It's kind of a tight spot to fit in though with a case. Yep, it does work. Also got 10-way power adjustable on the side, including lumbar and recline. Like I said, this is the 10-speed automatic here. It's kind of weird that it comes with these little push button things here. As you can see, 10-speed. You can select which one you want just by pushing on that button. You can definitely use that for the lower gears when you're going up a hill. You got manual mode, and you can just go through and click through it. It's kind of weird it does not come with paddle shifters. I wish that it did, because it's a lot easier than using the little buttons to push everything. You also have your drive mode selector. You can go from normal to eco to sport to the tow haul mode, mud and ruts, sand, grass, gravel, snow, back to normal. You also have automatic start stop, which can also be deactivated just by pushing that button right there, which is nice. And there's a whole lot more features that I have to go over just yet. Electronic parking brake and power adjustable pedals. Full express power for both the front windows only. Rears don't come with it until you get to the higher models. You also have 3-person memory. You can also fold the rear head restraints down just by pushing that button. You can also open the hatch there. Get your normal automatic lights, fog lights, electronic parking brake. Just push to let it off. Pull to put it back on. 12-volt outlet there. Now what's nice about the Expedition is that it comes with a Super Duty feature. You just push it, there's your second glove box. Inside the glove box here, it is on the smaller side, but you do have this big section here. Getting into the center console here, this is where things are awesome. It is absolutely huge. It is just as big as the Ford's center console, and that you can pretty much stuff a full-size laptop in this thing. I wouldn't even call it a console, I would call it a tub. You also have your cup holders here that have been reasonably sized to accommodate large drinks. It fits my bottle of soda here. Oh, wait a minute. That's right, we gotta go over another feature. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, over there's 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, there's 11 and 12 over there, 13, 14, 15. That is way too many. Yeah, you'll definitely have all cup holders taken up if you have 7 kids. So, what's the room like in the back? How tall are you, Mariah?
I'm about 5'3".
Even with her being 5'3", even if I jump in, now I'm about 6'3", I still have a lot of leg room. I can also pull this lever down here, slide forward and backward, as well as pull a lever on the side here and recline my seat like that. And it goes back kind of far. Now, what's it like back there? Because He seems like a pretty big guy. At least getting into the third row is very easy. Because of Ford's innovation, they have patented this tilt and slide system where you just pull a lever here, it tips forward, pull it up, and slide it forward. It creates this huge opening back here for you to jump into. Now, me being 6 foot again, I can slide right back here. Joe is just about 6 foot or just slightly under, and he has got so much room in the back here. Let me see if I can pull my seat back. Look at that. I still have 3 fingers of knee room, and if I sit up straight, I have about 2 fingers of headroom, which is pretty good, considering that this is a full-size SUV, and some competitors like the Tahoe, Suburban, as well as the Armadas, do not really fit 3 people, or 3 rows of people. Getting out is just as easy. Just pull that little lever there, slide the seat forward, just like that. Okay, so right here you have 2 USB ports, as well as your normal household outlet. You also have a USB back there where Joe is sitting, and one right over there. You've actually got a 12 volt over here too, thanks Joe. Here you can also do this. You can change the audio. So if you don't like Luke Bryan, turn it. Who doesn't like him though? Also have rear seat climate back here. It is single zone though, compared to the front, which is dual zone, which is pretty standard. And there's another thing down here. What is it? It's another 12 volt socket. And you also got some storage down here for your phone. And you have LED lighting right here. So I bet you're wondering what's under the hood of this behemoth. It's nice that it's hydraulically assisted. Now I know it's kind of sitting high. I could not get my GoPro stand to go any higher. But anyway, under the hood of this particular model is the 3.5 liter twin turbocharged EcoBoost V6. This is the only engine available. It comes in 2 flavors. With this one, it has 375 horsepower and 470 pound-foot of torque. Spring for the Platinum models, and you will get 400 horsepower and 480 pound-foot of torque. Not to be confused with the Navigator's 450 and 510 for all of its trims. Let's open it up and see how it sounds. Like I said, yes, you do have the glass option there. You also have a power liftgate here. Back here, you have, I'm a noob at this, so I have to use my phone. Here, for the base Expedition here, behind this 3rd row here, you have, are you done? You have 21 cubic foot of storage back here. If you get the max, you get an extra 15 for a total of 36. Now, what's also cool, push this button, guess what happens? Ooh. Sorry, this is really getting used to. Oh. And it folds the head restraints down. Oh. And you get, how much storage space you got, Mariah?
Oh, I have a lot.
You got 73 in the back. That's nuts! Then, you can also do that. You can fold down the middle seat, fold down that one, fold down that one. How much space have you got? 122 cubic foot of storage. It is the class leader behind the first row. I mean, look at this. Joe, lay out. You can fit him back there. Scoot over. And you know what? 6 foot me? Look at this. I fit perfectly back here with plenty of room to spare. This, I believe you do not have a spare tire. Actually, I think you do. It's way underneath, just like every other F-150. But you do have this kind of patented bed divider system here. Got a cargo net, some extra floor storage, a little fuel cap. I mean, look at all that space. You can even fold them back up for the third row, which is absolutely awesome. But you still have to throw the head restraints up. It's not for the second row, sadly, but we'll take it. What's sad is that you have kind of a pretty big lift over height. Now, I think these are the floor mats, but you have a huge floor lift here. You got this huge protruding bumper lip, and you also have a little bit of a hump here to actually lift stuff over. But if you're tall, you should have no issue. So why don't we go out for a test drive? I'm still trying to have to get used to this knob.
That's the only worst part, is trying to get used to that.
It is nice though when you jump out and it's still in drive, it'll go right back to park.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this thing's steered a lot.
Yeah.
I gotta say, for it being electrically assisted power steering, it steers really nice.
That's adaptive steering. It just adapts to the different speeds that you have. It makes turns easier. Going higher speeds, easier to turn, same thing with lower. The other cool thing you have on these is the blind spot alert system, which are on the mirrors. So if you have somebody coming up on you.
This thing's got torque. There, I'm already up at 60, and that was like half throttle. There's 100 tuna. Oh, wrong way. Oh, this even turns the 4 auto on if you put it in sport mode. That's crazy. Wow, that torque though. Do it. Maybe it's because we're on the hill.
I don't think.
I gotta say, for one thing for sure, that this 10-speed is very, very smooth. I thought for sure it would be kind of like a little jerky because of how many gears it has, but
Yeah.
all the way to the floor. Wow! Now it's down to 70. That's crazy. We got like torque for days. There you go, we're in 8th gear right now. Now we're in 9th. Now we're in 10th. And it's holding. That's cool. But it's still holding. That's really cool. On my car, it only holds for like 2 seconds. That's crazy. We even got a turbo boost gauge. Whoa! Oh my god, this thing has so much torque for days. Wow. Ooh, light with its steering. It's perfectly heavy enough. I will say it's more on the sportier side, I would say. So towing on this thing is one thing I forgot to mention. It tows up to 9,300 pounds for the base one here that we're driving, and for the max it is 9,000. Which both of them are class leading and beats the, I believe it's the Chevy Tahoe or the GMC Yukon with its 6.2 by like some 700 pounds and 400 pounds respectively. I want to give a huge shout out here to Laurel Ford Lincoln for allowing me to test drive the new Expedition. I will leave the dealer information down below and how you can contact them. Come by a Ford here or